everybody. My name's Rodney Overton. I've been in the concrete polishing industry for about 8 years, and for the past 2 years, I've been the outside sales rep here at CPS, covering the Southeast and Mid-Atlantic regions.
My name is Swinney. I've been in the industry for about 3 years, and I'm the inside sales rep here at CPS for the Southeast regions and West Coast. Today we're going to talk about diamond tooling and how to pick the best diamond tool for your floor.
The best way to do that is with a Mohs hardness test, and this is basically a scratch kit that will have different needles in it ranging from 1 through 9 that'll help you determine the hardness of your floor.
So I get whenever you get the floor right, the tool is going to work how it's supposed to, but what happens whenever your ratio is not right? Your number that you choose and the diamond tool that you choose aren't really matching up.
Yeah, so that's where we come into talking about bond. So the bond is very, very important with using the right bond with the right concrete. On a softer concrete floor, you want to use a harder bond tool.
Okay.
And basically what happens if you use a soft bond tool on a soft floor is there's too much friction there, and the tool will actually burn up really fast. And you're at that point you're wasting more tooling than what you should have to.
Yeah.
If you use a harder bond on a soft floor, it'll cut fine and you'll get the life.
Right.
A soft floor is not very abrasion resistant, and it just causes extreme wear
to the floor.
Yeah, to the floor and the tool. A hard floor, something that is a very abrasion resistant surface, you want to use a soft tool. It's going to give you, it's going to be more aggressive. A soft tool will be more aggressive on a harder surface.
So what happens if you have a hard tool and a hard surface?
Well, a hard tool on a hard surface, it just won't cut. It just won't cut it if you put a hard bond on a hard concrete floor. And what it is it doesn't create enough friction. The hard tool will actually overheat and glaze up, and it just won't do anything.
Sure, that makes sense.
If you're having issues on a floor that you feel like it is a harder surface or a pretty hard floor, and your metal bond tools are just not cutting, more than likely you drop to a softer bond and you'll be okay. And then the only other type of concrete that you're looking at, of course, would be medium, which is going to be a big portion of the concrete in today's world is going to be medium hard, which will, in that case, you'll use a medium bond. In some rare cases, you do have extremely soft concrete or extremely hard concrete, and we offer tooling that will cover all of that. And it's going to really depend on the region that you're in, what area you're working in, because different parts of the country, they use different stuff in the concrete. They use different types of stone in it. Florida is notoriously hard. Here in Tennessee, Florida is notoriously soft. Here in Tennessee, we're running more medium hard concrete. The age of the concrete will also play a part in it. From my experience in the field, older concrete tends to be softer. It also tends to be a lot more inconsistent. We've done floors before where you could do a section over here on this side of the building, on a 80,000 square foot building. This section over here would be really hard, and then you get the other side and it would be extremely soft. So it's important to have on hand a different range of diamond tooling, different bonds in the same grit.
I'd agree, because you get yourself in a position sometimes on a job site where you don't have what you need, and that can definitely cost you.
So let's talk about some of the different tooling that CPS has to offer.
Sure. So CPS carries a full line of metal, hybrid, and resin tools that cover the full range of concrete hardness and allows you to run wet or dry. Rodney, what would you say some of your favorites that we carry are?
So with my experience in the field, most of it came from doing, commercial work, retail spaces where we needed to be fast and get it done as quickly as possible. So wet polishing in that type, that part of the industry, wet polishing is the primary method.
Sure.
So our copper series, which is a wet only polishing series that ranges from a 30 grit and can go all the way up to a 400 grit, all wet stages, is probably my favorite due to the speed and just the range of grits. And then as far as the high sheen polishing side of it, the super shiny series that we offer in a 400 and 800 grit to finish the floor off would probably be my favorites.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely that'll definitely bring in DOI running that system that you laid out. For me, I'd probably say the Decas, just because they are a wet or dry tool. They're a hybrid that you could start the floor with around 100 or 200, try and get you some salt and pepper. But really, it's just a good all-around tool for me that I like to go to a lot, as well as our Exact Pad series, kind of like our sector tool technology that we used to apply. It's just all kind of put into one single pad, so it's really affordable, really quick. For a contractor, mom and pop place, you can't beat it for sure.
Yeah, and the Exact Pads, the thing I like about those, just like the sectors, is just the speed of them.
Speed, yeah.
I have not personally found another polishing tool on the market that you can run as fast as you can the sectors.
Absolutely.
So
time savings
definitely
is
an awesome,
very high.
Awesome tool. And time is money whenever it comes to polishing. You're saving on labor costs and stuff if you can get that floor finish faster. So the best place to see these diamond tools in action would be our CPS Academy.
Service Training 101 and Polished Concrete 101, where you guys can get some hands-on action with these tools. Best place to go to sign up right now is going to be cps-academy.com.
You guys go online and sign up. We hope to see you there.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next Tech Talk.